Game On magazine is chatting to Carmen Cronje, who's achieved pretty much everything there is to achieve at age group netball, including school netball. Carmen, thank you so much for joining us today. How are you?
Hello, thank you for having me. I'm good, and thank you for just the opportunity to be on this magazine.
Well, it's an absolute privilege for us to have you on. Carmen, let's start off with, how did you get involved in netball?
Well, in primary school we played netball. We call it mini netball, and I think that's absolutely where my love for netball just started. I had the most awesome coach from grade 4 till grade 7 who I think has believed in me and just took me as a netball player and just like it made me achieve my goals in lower grades, and I think that is where everything started. But I also in high school I also got coached by one of the most amazing coaches. Her name is Renee Ordenhoff, and I think all of my achievements is because of her, and she's an awesome coach and she believed in me, and that I think it's most important for me, that you have someone who believes in you. So I think, but it's just a talent, and I'm so thankful for that.
Definitely, Carmen. You just spoke about people who believed in you. So let's talk a little bit about your support base. Who are the people that have been there since day one that have helped you to achieve on the netball court?
Well, definitely my coach and my parents. My parents is like my biggest supporters. And mom, I think my mom hasn't missed one of my matches from high school. She's always there. And also my sister, she's grade 9 last year, so she's going to grade 10, and she's also a big netball player. And I would never say that, but I think she's going to be better than me. And definitely my teammates. I adore my teammates, and I am so lucky to have them, because if it wasn't for them, I would never become the player I am today.
Carmen, let's talk a little bit about your role models. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody within netball. It could be somebody in life, but who have you looked up to get that extra bit of motivation to achieve on the netball court?
Well, actually, my biggest role model in netball is Maria Proteas. She's the New Zealand girl attack. And I had the privilege to go watch her when I was in New Zealand earlier last year, and it was absolutely amazing. And she's definitely one of my biggest and I want to play like her one day. And also netball wise, my other role model is Kayla Cullen, also in the New Zealand netball team. And I think just one day if I have the opportunity, I would also love to go play AMD netball tournaments, and because I think that is like, if you achieve that, you have achieved netball. So I think that's my biggest dream, to do that one day.
Definitely. Carmen, you just mentioned now the SA Under-19 tour to New Zealand. You've represented your country now at a national level. What was it like playing against overseas opposition, and what do you think your greatest lesson is that you took from playing against international opposition?
Well, the biggest thing I've learned there is there's always other people better than you. And that's actually just a thing to remind you that there is other people also having the same goals as you. So you have to work harder to become better than them. And to represent my country, it's words I could never describe it. It's like the best thing. It was like tears when they played the national anthem. There was like tears. Every teammate of us was just in tears. And I think that's when you realize you've done it, and all of your goals from when you were little goals, it just happened. So I think I can't describe it. It was a big privilege, and I'm so thankful for that.
Carmen, you finished school last year and you're on your way to Stellenbosch University, which means you're going to be opened up to a whole new realm of netball, including varsity sports, netball, as well as USASA. What are you looking forward to in regards to netball at university level?
Well, I think it's definitely going to be another ball game, and it's going to be. I'm going to be the youngest one. I'm not going to be the best one. I'm not going to stand out. So I just had to work hard now, December holidays, but I think the next few months is going to be crucial for me for practicing and just to get in the training squad and just to be recognized, and then also to just get into the under-19 team is fine for me for now. And if I can achieve better this year, like Stellies is number one team, it would be an awesome privilege. But I also know I'm young, but I'm still going to work for it.
What are your aspirations? Where do you see yourself going with netball? Is it something that you want to pursue as a full-time career, or is it just something that you do for fun?
It's definitely not something I do for fun. I take it very seriously, but I think everybody has their dreams but I think I'm going to play netball. I want to play World Cup in the next two World Cups. I want to make it like my goal to achieve this, to go to the World Cup and play in South African colours. But also I want to, maybe if I get the opportunity, I want to go to or New Zealand or Australia and play in the ANZ tournament, because that's just the other class of netball. And I think if I can get that opportunity and just go play netball, even if it's just for a few years, I would do that. I would take that opportunity with both hands. But I also, my parents are very strict with me because they said it's important for me to study hard, and so I'm not sure, but I want to go forward with netball for my life.
Carmen, as we end off, you are a role model and an inspiration yourself. There are young girls who look up to you as an inspiration on the netball court. If you had a special message for the next generation of young netballers, what would you say to them?
I would say to them, just believe in yourself and listen to your coach, because they always know better, and just enjoy the game. Never walk on the field with a heavy heart. Enjoy every second of it, because it's still a privilege to netball, and it's a privilege to just to can walk on the court. So I would just play your heart out and enjoy every moment of it.
Very wise words from Carmen. Carmen, we would just like to take this opportunity to thank you so much for joining us on Game On Magazine. It's been an absolute privilege learning more about you and your netball aspirations. And we wish you all the best at university and your future netball goals.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity.